Welcome back to the channel, where we break down Nigerian politics without the sugarcoat. Today, we're diving into the dramatic meltdown of the African Democratic Congress, ADC, a party that was supposed to become the united opposition vehicle for 2027, but has now split into three rival factions. Big names are involved: Rabiu Kwankwaso, David Mark, allies of Peter Obi and Atiku Abubakar, and Dumebi Kachikwu, the party's 2023 presidential candidate. Just yesterday, Kwankwaso publicly dragged young Nafiu Bala for skipping a late-night peace meeting. How did a promising coalition turn into this three-way chaos? Let's break it down quickly. Background and the coalition takeover. The ADC had existed for years as a small party under Rabiu Kwankwaso as national chairman. It wasn't a major player until July 2025, when a coalition of opposition heavyweights frustrated after the 2023 elections adopted it as their unified platform to challenge the ruling APC in 2027. At a key meeting on July 2, 2025, no-su reportedly stepped aside. Senator David Mark, former Senate President, was installed as the face of the new interim leadership, with Rabiu also playing a prominent role. The goal was clear: turn the ADC into a broad third force, attracting defectors from PDP, Labour Party, NNPP, and elsewhere. Not everyone agreed with how the handover was done. That's where the trouble started. Faction 1, Nafiu Bala's constitutional group. Nafiu Bala Gombe, a relatively young politician from Gombe State, born around 1990, and former deputy national chairman, refused to accept the new setup. He claimed he never resigned and that, according to the ADC constitution, he automatically became acting national chairman after no-su's exit. Bala argued the July meeting was only to adopt the platform, not to replace the entire leadership. He and his loyalists from the old National Working Committee went to court, insisting the David Mark team was an illegal imposition. This became Faction 1, the original or constitutional succession camp, positioning themselves as defenders of the party's rules against powerful outsiders. Faction 2, the David Mark coalition team. The David Mark-led faction, often called the Coalition or Interim Caretaker Group, pushed ahead with big name backing. It included allies of Atiku Abubakar, ex-PDP, Peter Obi, ex-LP, and later Rabiu Kwankwaso, who officially joined the ADC from the NNPP on March 30, 2026. This group saw the ADC as the best chance for opposition unity. They held events, announced structures, and positioned themselves as the serious 2027 alternative. For a while, momentum was on their side, but legal battles intensified. On the 1st of April 2026, INEC stepped in. Citing a Court of Appeal judgment from March 12, the Commission derecognized both the David Mark team and Nafiu Bala's claims. No leadership was officially recognized, throwing the party into limbo. Congresses and conventions became uncertain. Faction 3. The state chairman and Kachikwu rescue mission just days ago, a third faction emerged. About 25 state chairmen and NEC members held a press conference announcing they were taking over to rescue the party. They rejected both the David Mark coalition, calling it an imposition by former office holders, and Nafiu Bala's camp, even claiming he never properly served as deputy national chairman. Led prominently by Dumebi Kachikwu, this group set up a 2-0 member interim leadership and announced plans for their own national convention. They insist the ADC should not become a mere vehicle for recycled big names and are pushing for grassroots control. They have distanced themselves sharply from Mark, Aregbesola, and the coalition. Now we have three factions, all claiming to be the real ADC Faction 1, Nafiu Bala constitutional succession from the old guard, Faction 2, David Mark, plus big opposition names Kwankwaso, Atiku, Obi allies, the coalition dream team, and Faction 3, State Chairman, Kachikwu Group, the neutral rescue mission. INEC says none are recognized until the courts or proper internal processes resolve it. The latest drama, Kwankwaso versus Nafiu Bala. The crisis went viral yesterday when Rabiu Kwankwaso, now firmly in the David Mark camp, revealed he had invited Nafiu Bala for a private fatherly council meeting to resolve issues. Kwankwaso said he waited until dawn, but Bala never showed up and gave no explanation. In a strong Hausa interview, Kwankwaso warned Bala not to become the lizard at the mouth of the pot, a metaphor for someone heading into self-destruction. He appealed to the Emir of Gombe, traditional rulers, politicians, and sheikhs to advise the young man. If Bala continues hindering the party's progress, Kwankwaso said, it would create serious problems, not just for Bala, but for Nigeria's democracy. Bala's side insists they are protecting the party constitution from an illegal takeover. Critics accuse external forces, possibly ruling party interests, of fueling the divisions to keep the opposition weak. What this means for 2027. The ADC was meant to unify the opposition against the APC. Instead, legal fights, egos, and power struggles have turned it into a three-headed monster. With INEC withholding recognition, congresses and candidate selection are stalled. Time is running out for 2027 preparations. This saga highlights classic Nigerian opposition problems. Big names want quick unity for electoral strength, while others insist on strict rules and grassroots control. When parties fight themselves more than the ruling government, ordinary citizens lose. Possible ways forward include court resolution, elder mediation, or further fragmentation. But prolonged crisis only helps the APC. Final thoughts. Is Nafiu Bala right to stand on principle, even if it weakens the opposition? Should the big names be allowed to drive the process for the national good? Or is the Kachikwu State Chairmen faction the real hope for genuine internal democracy? Nigerian politics thrives on drama, but this level of infighting is costly. Drop your honest thoughts in the comments. Who do you blame most for the ADC problem? If you enjoyed this no-nonsense breakdown, like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more straight-talk political explainers. Share with anyone still confused about the ADC factions. Thanks for watching and stay informed, stay critical. See you next time.